Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor from the Pain Center. Hey, it's another great day for a shave, right? Maybe. I don't know. Today we're going to be using Azaela City. Azaela City Suds Fresh Cut Timber. There we go. Yep. It smells like several other soaps that I have, which one of them is, from Stirling, is Autumn Glory. So I do have a splash that would go with it. And then we got Crown and Crane's Amber Woods is another one that I got that smells real similar. It says fresh cut timber. I've cut a lot of timber in my days. It's like growing up on the farm, we had wood heat. So yeah, I cut lots of wood. Yep. All right, then we're going to use the third use of the Wizamet's Iridium Blades with the Star Razor, my grandfather's razor. Going to use that today. And like I said, we're going to follow up with a little bit of Stirling's Autumn Glory. And there you go. All right. Oh, today we're going to be using the Yashi brush I got from Sig Solar. All right. So, how's your day going? Mine is like, scream. Yeah, one of those days. Last couple days. Operating on about 3 hours of sleep because I just tossed. I was like, I can't sleep. Too much pain. My back was like, hello, you forgot about us? No, we're not going to let you forget about us. Like, all night. Hey, it was like, I felt like I had Zeus in my leg going, lightning! What can you do? But take a shave. A little aromatherapy this morning. Yeah. All right. This is the 24 mil brush. This is the synthetic I got from Sig. Very soft too. Really soft. This almost feels softer than the Badger brushes I've got from. And this is Azaela City, man. Look at that. It's like a little bit, just like lathered right up. So the test, we'll see how this works out. And it's like one of my neighbors. She lives just on the other side. They're like half a block away. I see her all the time. She's like 80. She is from China. We're just north of North Korea. And I asked her, it's like some time back, and I was like, well, how would you pronounce that? And she was Yashi. Like, okay, I'll take it from the Chinese. He said something about beauty or pleasantry or something like that. That's something what it means, but the word Yashi. She had more of a Chinese pronunciation that like my tongue doesn't work, but best I can do is like Yashi. So I'll take it from her. I got about 28 hours of growth on the face. Yesterday I got up because I couldn't sleep. Was up at 6 a.m. Took some pills to alleviate the pain. And I just couldn't sleep. So I just like stayed up and I took a shower, hot shower to warm myself up. So there's a bit of time in between my last shave. Man, it's almost why did I say Thanksgiving? Good God, no. No! Don't let the time fly by faster. Which is driving me freaking crazy because this time of year, I typically still be riding my motorcycle. And it's like, I don't trust myself on a motorcycle because of my leg. Like, there'd be nothing worse than put your leg down and all of a sudden you get excruciating agony through your back and you fall over. So, yeah, this is like 2010 all over. 2009, 2010. 2 years without riding. Drove me crazy. I do say one thing. It does seem to dry out a little faster. This Azaela City does dry out a little quicker. I think they probably have a little more coconut in it. I have to look at the ingredients, but I think typically like coconut oil dries out faster. Things you learn when you make your own hand soaps. Yeah, because on my lip already it seems like it's dry. So, but after the first pass, been knocked down. The old Star Razor is doing its job. Yeah, there's a lot of soap, and it is like lathered up nice. I gotta give it that much. Smells good too. I like the scent. That's an important thing, you know. You gotta like the scent. You can have the best base in the world if it smells like crap. You know, like, ugh, don't want nothing to do with it. Oh. Paint the face. Yes. Danielson, paint the face. Wax on, wax off. Yeah. Still waiting on the freaking pain center. I need some alleviation on the pain, or else I'm going to have to go back to my doctor and say, I'm having a hard time dealing with this. When it starts is this the same thing that happened last time? Is that after about 2 months of this, where it's like I could barely walk, going to therapy and everything, learning how to walk, you know, it's like, you know, you're on the little bars and you're like, you know, it's like, well, your upper body's pretty good. Like, yeah, I work out, you know, that type of thing. But the pain was just so excruciating back then. And the same thing I got now. I keep working at it. Keep doing my stretches, my exercises, and everything. Like, that's one thing. It's a daily battle. It's like, even before the back went out, I still did all my exercises. But all it took was one half a second of inattentiveness, and all of a sudden, you're in agony. You can hear the razor working. And I kind of said that I get kind of an oaky pine, loam, fresh cut leaves. No, not really fresh cut. Not of thinking lawn, fresh cut lawn, but you know, fresh fallen leaves all piled up after you rake them and you smell them. Especially when you're a kid and you like to jump in them, you know, that kind of feeling I'm getting from it. Very pleasant scent. Alright. Feeling pretty good on the neck. Right here, still got a lot to go because this wrap here it grows up and down, so the only way you really feel like I did a shave is by going the upward stroke on the third pass. But down along the neck, since it swirls, it's pretty good already. I did say this is a very soft brush. I don't know why I don't use these things more often. I just have to think about it, I guess. I'm always autopilot reaching for the one that's sitting right here on the... I always got this brush sitting on my counter here. So I always just automatically reach for it. I've been using it for years. It's kind of like creature habit. It's like when I started shaving, I still got my brush from when I was shaving back in '78. Is it up here? Where's it at? Is this it? Yes. This little guy. Still have this one. This is from my very first brush I ever started using when I was a kid. Teenager way back in 78. So, yeah. Still got my first razor too. A lot of individuals, they started this classic traditional shaving way back in, some of us, you know, are old enough, started back in the 70s, some maybe in the 60s. If you're really that old. I guess if you're started to shave, if you're in your 70s, obviously, that was it. There wasn't cartridge razors, you know, like you got now. Cartridge razor was actually still using a traditional shaving style. But growing up in a small town where you didn't have access, and this is pretty smooth already. Just a little bit left here. Clean up, basically. Clean up pass. You know, all we had was your conventional DE. You could get a DE razor off the shelf and DE blades, and that was it. And they weren't cheap per se, like they got now. Heck, you can almost buy 100 blades for what it used to cost to get 5. Like, you guys are spoiled now. But, you know, I always made use of a blade. It's like every Sunday or usually a Saturday, I'd put a new blade in because, you know, I wanted it smooth because I'm going out on a date. But when I started working, let's put it this way. My very first job, it almost took 2 hours of labor working to pay for a pack of blades. Let that sink in. Yeah. We didn't get paid much. My very first job, I was making $2.85 an hour. Like, not what you call a high-end job of working in a factory. Factory job, that is like working in a button factory. I know a lot about how to make buttons. And I really got good paying job. I started working for Heinz. That was good. Yeah. Heinz USA, the ketchup guys. I've talked about it before. We do have some new people. Yes, thank you. I forgot. Should be mentioned this. I got a passel of new subscribers. It's like out of nowhere. It's like my channel just exploded. Like, where do all these people come from? You know, like it's like you watch it. It's like you might get 2-3 subscribers a month, and all of a sudden the whole channel just goes boom. You're like, all right. I know that when Matthew Lawrence, he's got a big channel, and he sent me stuff and he mentioned it. So it's like, okay, a bunch of people come over. Every once in a while, it's like I always had these bursts, like when Sig, every once in a while, he has a large channel too, and he would mention like my channel. I'd get a little uptick, people would come over from another channel. That was always nice, sharing everybody. So thank you. So if you're new to the channel, thank you very much for stopping in. Appreciate it. Makes me happy. Little bump right there. Better put some, like instead, stuff kind of dries out quickly. A little more. Suds all over the wall. Like, wife would come in, she's like, "You're shaving, weren't you?" Yes. You left stuff on the wall. Oh, I did? Sorry. I apologize. I was watching a video. My brother-in-law sent it to me. How to know that if you're arguing with a woman. If a woman that knows that she is right and you know she's right, she'll stay on point and argue with you. And, argue that point to the dying ends of the earth. And now if she knows she's wrong, and she'll argue till she's blue in the face until she dies. She will never admit that she's wrong. And she'll make that argument go until you explode and go batshit crazy and start calling her all kinds of worthless names and everything. And then she knows she's won the fight. It's like, so if she's off topic and she starts bringing stuff up from 5 years ago, which you don't even remember ever happening. I usually do, though, but I got a good memory. Which drives my wife crazy. She's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, look it up. And she will. She's like, how do you remember all these things? It's up there. It's photographic. I live my life as photos in my head. Take snapshot. I don't remember necessarily full conversations, but I remember the conversations. Or being someplace and doing things. But yeah, I kept watching, I was rolling, laughing my ass off. Choo-choo. Yeah, I got the windows open. You can hear the switch yard. Yeah, we finally turned off the air. Because now the temperatures are hovering in the 60s and 70s, so it's kind of fallish now. Heck, it wasn't too long ago we were sitting in the 90s, almost 100 degrees in October, and now it's like finally the weather is broke. We're like, whoo, thank you. About darn time, too. Ooh, spot right there. I always seem like that spot. Yep, got it. A little bit of weepers. Weepers, creepers, where'd you get those shaving weepers? Okay. We're going in. Pain. Holy buckets, Batman. I forgot to bring this over. Glenn's wife made these, like the K-towel. Another good guy. Suffers from the same problem I do. He's like, there's a bunch of us in here. Oh, that all suffer from the old sciatica. But we just keep on plugging away. We're pluggers. You know, when you deal with daily pain, man, that smells good. Ugh, come out of there. I'll say the restrictors on these things are pretty good. Keep things from coming out. Woo! I can feel those weepers. Ooh, stingy. Advances. Ah, man, it smells good. All right. Down below, you'll see a affiliate link that goes to the razor company. So if you want anything from the razor company, click on it, and I'll get a minor kickback from the guys, and eventually I'll do a giveaway for the set amount, 20, 25, whatever. If it makes it 20 or 25, whatever reaches there, whatever hits first, because somebody might get something big and something goes, bump up real quick. So we'll just see. But yeah, $20 to the razor company, I'd say that's nothing to sneeze at. Especially when they got free shipping at their $35. That's like, some cases, 2 tubs of soap. All right, today we had Azalea City Suds Fresh Cut Timber. Good stuff. If you want to know what it smells like, and if you got Autumn Glory, very similar. And if you don't want to buy this, go to Stirling and get their Autumn Glory. I think to be honest, I think the breathe, that's a secret. The Autumn Glory probably is a better quality soap, but it just lathered up pretty good. It works. It's very similar in quality to, let's say, these guys. Ooh, Parasso, when it comes to drying out on your face. But I think this is a little bit better quality than Parasso. So, I like it. Good stuff. It's staying in the den. All right. Then we had the Wizamet's third use with the Star Razor, my grandfather's travel razor, which still working away. I like it. That's a popular razor with me. Oh, it smells good. And we followed up with, Stirling's Autumn Glory. That's the shave day, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.